Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome to my channel. I'm running late today. I am 3 minutes late and I still haven't had my breakfast. So, a little bit of a mukbang here. And I just realized when I sat down, I put crunches in here. If I left the crunch out, I probably could have sneaked in my breakfast without annoying anyone, but I put crunch because I like crunch in my yogurt. Hi, Sala. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Hello, Michelle. Hi, Maddie. Hi, Vicky. Hey, Norma. All right. Well, we are going to do a few things today. Hi, Lana. How are you? Hello and hugs to you, Beth. How's everybody doing? Hi, Lana. How are you, sweetie? Happy Saturday. Hi, Sharon. Oh, good. Is it too crunchy? Be honest. I'm crunching right now. I just need my protein so I don't like fall over in my chair from hours of crafting. I'm doing good, Sala. I don't have to work every waking moment this weekend, so that's cool. I'm excited about that. Okay. So, we're going to have some fun today. Do I have it all? Hold on. I don't know if I have everything in front of me. Oh boy. I have got, whoa, creating a craft a lunch. I think I'm missing something. I need to go grab one more thing. Let me BRB. I'm gonna take and crunch on the road. I'll be right back. Here, don't let me cover up this cutie. All right, I'll be right back. I'm back. See, I crunched on the way. All right. I needed another handful of things. It was on my entertainment center. Really, it's not an entertainment center. It's a china cabinet. Do you still call them that? I don't know. But we're going to look at some Happy Meal today. And then we're going to make something. By the way, I'm still sending out Happy Meal. I think I'm going to be sending out Happy Meal for like the rest of the year just to get caught up. So, you know, don't fret if you haven't gotten it from me because it's a process, y'all. It's a whole process. I know a lot of people came in while I was BRB, so I'm gonna go back up. Hi and hugs from Beth, Elena, Sharon. She said I can take care of myself and crunch. Hey, Maddie. Maddie, I hope you liked those journals. I think you did. You now officially have 2 junk journals. Working weekends are my most awful times. I prefer to work till midnight than to save it for the weekends. Well, there haven't been enough hours or brain cells left for me to work real late. So it's a forced thing. But what I'm excited about is when I go back to work on Monday, I'll be more caught up than I've been in a month. So that's going to feel good. And I'm focusing on that. Gone already? I had to go get my other cards. I didn't bring them all. I'm going to get caught up in the chat. You ain't going to catch me slipping today. Hi, Miss Cheryl. My goodness, your box is like backbreaking. I opened the top, but I haven't taken anything out. I want to share the surprise with everyone. I was not expecting that. I was expecting just a little package. You went above and beyond. By the way, the only reason I was expecting it is because she reached out to let me know. I am over the moon excited for a card. I did get it. I got it the day I wrote post office on the back of my hand. That really helped. I thought about it after the live and I was like, oh, this is kind of like that movie. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that movie, Memento, where he leaves himself notes all over his like mirror and everywhere. That's where I'm headed. That's where I'm headed in life. Hey, but it works. You should see the post-it notes I have everywhere. Oh, you do too? Yeah, it's fun. I'm working on some right now. Maddie. Love them both. Good. Oh, cool. I made one of them. I made the little hinged one. But I actually bought the other one off of someone who was just getting started. And I wanted to encourage her. So I actually bought a couple of her journals. And kept one and gave one. You got the other one. I like supporting other, journal makers and all of that. I have quite the collection. Hi, Linda Gorman. I was thinking of you this morning. I just miss your face and I just love you, Miss Linda. I feel like we need to get on a call. I feel like I should know you more deeply. That's what I was thinking. I was actually thinking of you as I was making my bowl of yogurt. And I was like, I feel like I need to know Linda better. So I need to get on a call with her so I can get to know her a little better. My order shipped from your unboxing. Oh, cool. Yeah, they're fast. And it'll arrive quickly. About that haul from Journals Day. They did supply me with most everything in the box. I bought some with my own money. I love their products. I have placed orders on my own because I want to make sure if I recommend someone that you have a good experience. And I just really like them. I really like them. They're very nice and easy to work with too, as a content creator. So, I've never had a negative experience. So it's easy for me to recommend them. I mean, I've had very few negative experiences in the crafting world overall. But I know you'll be pleased. Thanks for bearing with me as I ate all of my breakfast. Oh, you are, Cheryl. You know, the stuff's pretty affordable. The thing is once you get going, it's hard to stop. By the way, someone had asked for a link to the flowers that I showed that come in those hearts, and I was saying we could reuse that packaging. I had forgotten to link that. There was just so many links. I didn't get to link everything that I showed in that video, but as I use stuff, I will try to link it as we make projects and as we use things. So let's dig in. I'm sorry. I was late to the party, and then y'all had to sit here, and I had to BRB, and I had to eat my breakfast, but we're at least you had something nice to look at. And maybe you need to eat your breakfast. This is your inspiration to get some coffee, get some yogurt or breakfast, whatever you want to eat. I'm not your mom. And let's hang out. Okay, so this card made me smile ear to ear when I opened it up. It's just so sweet. Look at that sweet little face. This is from D Barnes. Miss D, thank you. Thank you for your beautiful note. It touched my heart. The card has touched my heart. I leave it out. It touches my heart. I love this. And I think that it's so sweet and special because it just really exemplifies that a beautiful card can be made simply. And I always have to remind myself of that too, because I get going and I tend to want to throw everything at a card. And I think she actually either used a die and ink and embossed this, or she might have used the better press. So there are steps here. There are layers here. And it has this, she put it on this beautiful cardstock. And it's just lovely. So thank you, Miss D Barnes. All right. I'm going with the ones that arrived first. I can't remember if I've shown these two. And this one is from my friend Valerie Garcia. And she's in San Antonio. And I just loved it. It was my birthday card. I can't remember. I sometimes lose track of what I show you guys. I kind of have a system, like the things that are up and in the family room are the things I haven't shown yet. And the things that come into my craft room are ones that you all have seen. I kind of have that system, but sometimes things get a little mucked up. This one, another fantastic card. This is one sheet of paper, rounded corners. This is from my friend Ave. And I love that y'all think I'm going to pass these on or something. No, I will just put this and leave this in here and keep it with it. I'm not trying to be selfish. I just want to keep the cards that you guys send me. Rebellion against everything that chains you. I think that's a message that we could all use. So we'll just bask in that for a second. That's what I like, Elena, and is very important to me, is that they're not like Temu. There's nothing on there that I've ever seen that is like stolen art. It's original to them. And that was the first thing when they reached out to me like a year ago. And I was like, okay, let me check out their website. And they sent me some links to other creators and things. And I was like, let me check this stuff out because I'm really need to make sure I'm not recommending something, a website where there's stolen art. And I have never seen any on theirs. So somebody here in the chat made this. Sala, your card arrived. Oh my gosh. I just love it. So I've been having this up, you know, and I just have the stuff tucked behind it when I have it up. But it has like carried the summer vibes through, you know. I really, really love this. And the ice cream cone, the camera, the drink. It would be a mocktail for me. The butterflies, like she inked an embossing folder, fussy cut all this stuff out, all the layers. She knows I love my pearls. And look at the inside too. Oh, thank you, Sala. I absolutely love this. So card time's ahead. So brilliant. And she sent me goodies. We need to make some of this. She didn't make this, but like, we need to get some fabric out and do some stamping and make some stamped ribbon. And I love this. This is really cool. Thank you so much. And you just can't go wrong with pom-poms. I mean, seriously. For me, no, can't go wrong with pom-poms. And then some loveliness, some lovely tea-dyed and ink-stained paper, but there's a note inside, and then also some journaling cards. Thank you so much. I don't know if any of your packages have arrived to you yet, Sala, but I've been sending them. I think it just takes a while to get across the pond, you know? It's got to make it out of Texas first, which can be a challenge. And then it's got to make it all the way over there. Miss Elizabeth, I loved this. I can't wait to share this inspiration with you because this is from Elizabeth Costa Rogers. And thank you, Sala. I love my card so much and all the good things. But this is a holiday card that Elizabeth made last year, but she didn't get a chance to send out her holiday cards. So she was like, I'm going to send this in July. Christmas in July. She mailed out her Christmas cards from last year. And she says, now it's August. Okay, let me read you what this says. Greetings. Last year, I didn't get my wintry holiday cards out. So this year, I thought I'd send them in July so we can celebrate the chilliness of the season in July. LOL. However, it's now August. Isn't it funny how time just seems to fly by sometimes? At least my cards are still early for the holiday wintry season. Sending warm hugs from your house to ours. From my house to yours. Feel free to pass this card along. Yeah, right. So I'll make cards and pass them along, but no. Linda Veal, we have our Lindas. Hi, Zane. Yes. Zane, I haven't seen any copycat stuff on there. I wouldn't recommend them if they did. So to me at least, I mean, I don't know every single thing on the craft market, but like I'm kind of obsessed, so I have a good idea, and I've never seen any copycats. But this is embossed and then watercolored and then foiled ornaments. Isn't that fun? I love it. It's really cool because sometimes I see pink like roses and things done for Christmas, and I think it's just so lovely. So I thought that was really, really cool. Thank you, Elizabeth. I'm glad I'm on your list. And look at this. Isn't she lovely? No, I can't sing. This is from my friend Linda. Oh, Linda, I just love it so much. I think she's so lovely. This is not your typical card size. And Linda, I just want you to kiss your brain. Another Linda. So many lovely Lindas in our group. So this is 4x6. Yeah, I was thinking it was a 4x6. It sure is. That's really interesting. I'm sorry, I'm doing math. So don't mind the pause. But from one 12 by 12 sheet of paper, you could get two 4x6 card bases and two 4x6 card fronts. Let's just do that together real quick. Like, I'll grab a piece of paper. I happen to have some 12 by 12 paper right here. Okay, so she made, and I have never, this is a first, I've never seen someone make a 4x6 card before. So all you need to do is cut this to 6 inches. Let's do that first. Okay, so we're gonna cut this to 6 inches. Let's do that. Then we're gonna cut this to 8 inches. We're gonna turn it and cut to 8 inches. Okay, so this will be a card front. See, it could go on the front of a 4x6. Or y'all know I like to put a lot of 4x6s on my 5x7s. This beauty right here could just be folded into a card base, or you can score, right? So now we've got a card base there. Linda, I think you've got me onto something here. Then we're going to do the same thing to the other sheet of paper. So now we have another 4x6 and another card base. Holy cannoli. Who knew? Not me. One sheet of 12 by 12 got us 2 card bases and 2 card fronts. Oh my goodness. So clever. This is a great way to bust 12 by 12 paper, y'all. You could just take a pad and sit there and cut like this all day long and cut up a whole pad of paper and have just a whole bunch of pre-made 4x6 card bases and card fronts. How cool is that? Then you could, you know, cut this down, die cut out of this. You could do other things with it. It doesn't just have to be like a card front, but I love my 4x6s on my 5x7s. So let me get a 5x7 card base. Hi, cats. How you doing? Oh my goodness, there's this big neighborhood, a really nice one. Just like 1 or 2 neighborhoods down from me, and they're having a neighborhood yard sale today. I'm sure my mom and I will go see what that's all about. But I was thinking about you. I was like, if Kat was here, she would go with me. I was thinking about you when I saw that last night. We went furniture shopping last night, you guys. I think we're getting a new couch. Super excited. It's a big investment though, so My smart and wise hubby said, let's go home and sleep on it. Yeah. Oh, now I'm getting ideas about putting one of these 4x6 cards on a 5x7 card. Like how cool that could be if your card had a card. Mary might have to put that on Craft Roulette. A card on a card. Actually, she already has. There's nothing Mary hasn't done. Okay, and Miss Linda also sent me these beautiful, sweet journaling cards and faux stamps. This calls for cake. And look at the tiniest paper clip I've ever seen in my life. Like, this is like a Spellbinders one. This is the one Linda found. Amazing. Ice cream. Y'all know that Sparkle Heart has to have ice cream every single Friday from Dairy Queen with her dad. It has been their routine, ritual, I don't know what you call it, their weekly date. I don't know what you call it, for years now. So ice cream is always a big deal in this house. Even if we're traveling, it has to happen. So thank you, Miss Linda. Talk about inspiration. That is so cool and gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And if y'all saw Craft Roulette last night, the color was Sunflower Field. That would totally work. It was a card for a dude, but dudes like women. I don't know. The colors would totally work. Okay, do y'all remember Yolande? I'm sure you do. She was on my channel with me, and we made these beautiful eco, well, that's what I called them, eco prints, but you know, with the plants and the gel plates. Remember that? I know y'all remember that. That was so much fun. She sent me some of the things she made during our video, which was so sweet. And she made me a card thinking of you, sweet friend. And she included all these goodies. I don't know what this is, Yolande, but that is too cool. It's almost like it's handmade paper, but it's, I don't know. Honestly, you guys, it has a texture on the front and the back. It's so cool. Kat is making 20 Thanksgiving and fall cards for October 18th Harvest Fair. Oh, cool. First, oh, outside. That's scary, but you're in Florida, so maybe it'll be fine. I get a little worried. If y'all missed this video, go back and check it out. We had a really good gel printing session. I made a crazy shark card that John Pounds just can't stand. I don't know. Can't stand is the right way to say it. Hi, Miss Julie. Hi, Bertha. How are you? Hi, ladies. I'm so glad all of y'all are here. Hi, Janet. Hello. So yeah, I went this direction. I can't say that I made beautiful things, but Miss Yolande made beautiful things. And then she sent me some really great goodies. There are plenty of fish in the sea, but humans are probably more your type. Definitely. Oh, and this is her Braille. She got a Braille book recently and has been gel printing on the Braille book. That is so cool. And then this is like a Zentangle. It is. It's her Zentangle. Isn't that lovely? Speaking of Zentangle, did you see Desiree and Sean? They did a live. Sean at Manly Made Minute. And Des made this. And then she sent it to me with some goodies that you guys can't see yet. I'm keeping a secret. All I know is you're gonna want it. But she sent me this lovely, gorgeous, I think it's an 8x8. I mean, this card is not playing around. It's okay. It's a 7x7. It's amazing. Every time when I look at it, I think of a beetle. like these are its antenna, and it's got whirly little legs, and it's just scurrying off. But it does have a reminder to breathe. And look how she colored that. That's in colored pencil, you guys. I don't know. That's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I've never been able to color a sphere out of a circle. I'll tell you that right now. So this is gorgeous. So sweet. All of y'all's cards are amazing. I'm honored every time you send me one. Every single card is cherished. And we get inspiration from all of them. From all of them. So, I've got a huge box. Miss Cheryl, you did not have to do that. You know, my craft room is overflowing, but here's the thing. If there's anything, and I know you'll be fine with this, that I feel inclined to pass along, then I know you'll be fine with that. But I can't wait to dig into it. All I've done is torn the tape. I have to do like weightlifting workouts to even lift this thing. Miss Jennifer, how are you? I hope you are well. You're on my Happy Mail list, lady. All right. How do I do this? Oh, I think I'm just going to have to, ooh. Ah. Oh my, it just keeps going and going and going. Okay, let me just, first thing on the top. We'll be here for an hour just going through this if I go item by item, but I'm going to kind of, it's amazing what's in here. I'm going to grab a few things that are alike, and we'll go through those a little more quickly. Oh my goodness, this is so awesome. Wow, Cheryl. Wow. Oh. I'm telling you guys, it's jam-packed. It is jam-packed. And I love that you included napkins. So that's what we're going to look at, the napkins and the doilies real quick. I'm going to do better, but just let me get them situated. Ooh, that's pretty paper. Okay. Oh my goodness. A clover doily. I've never seen one of those. Oh my goodness. I will not be lacking for napkins after this. Okay. Doilies. There are doilies. I think there's more in the box, but these are cool. You know I love a doily, and I think there's multiple here. Yeah. These are cool. You can gel print with these, you guys. Come to think of it. You can gel print with doilies. That would be kind of fun. I think I'll save one of these for that. I need to put like a folder in my gel printing box and put things like this in there. Really cool. A couple of hearts, a few clovers, and this really cool circle that has this embossed center. You know, I'll use those and appreciate those. And then these really beautiful napkins. How lovely. I'm officially, ooh, you sent me enough to share. Thank you. I will share some of these out. I most certainly will. Oh, these are so cool though. I love these. And dragonflies. So my next door neighbor has a Tesla that changes colors. So he always waves at me every time he sees me because my car doesn't change colors and it sticks out like a sore thumb. But his car changes colors, so I never really know if that's Al or not. But he was telling me yesterday that his car attracts a lot of dragonflies. Like everywhere they go, there's dragonflies, and the dragonflies have been almost invasive, which I'll totally take these last couple of weeks in our yard. It has been magical. Like you don't walk out my front door without getting a flyby by about 10 dragonflies of all different species. These little happy mushrooms crack me up. And then these beautiful daisies. So pretty. This makes me want to paint these with watercolor. Ooh, another one of those. I'm going to put these together. That way I know how many I have to share. And then look at these. Miss Cheryl. Thank you. I will make sure to pass on some love. Oh my goodness. I had this. This was a Christmas card I sent one year. Oh my gosh. I had this as a Christmas card one year. How funny. Who made this? This is Susan Wigger. Well, I had that as a Christmas card one year. So you know I like it. That was before I was a card baker. These are precious. Precious, precious, precious. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we got lots of beautiful napkins. Oh my goodness. I might have to use that one for something for my mom. Aw, so cute. So cute. Ooh, another bunny, and it's a different version. Oh no, it's the same. I was like, oh my gosh, it's different. Oh, and the carrots. I like these themes. Like the bunnies with the carrots could totally be a thing. This could go with the happy mushroom. That is so cute. Like, seriously, how do you wipe your face on this stuff? I don't know. The happy mushrooms. I'm going to put these two together because I think they would be really cute. Thank you so much. Ooh, journal cover. Easter journal cover. Oh, another one of those. So cool. I think you sent a box like this to Pam, didn't you? Look, don't worry. I know what to do. That doesn't bother me. It had to make it across the country. I can work with that. This is really cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then let's get into some of this other stuff. I know you're probably like, wow, so this is how she's going to share this? I think I have this one, but I think I have it in a square. That's so interesting. And my note. Oh, cool. That's like a really close-up image inside of a flower. That's beautiful. But she was talking about this. She embossed this and ink blended it, and she couldn't decide which side she liked the most. Look how inspirational this is. Like, this is gorgeous. And then, but so is that. Like, I understand the dilemma. Now I have the dilemma. Now I have the dilemma. Oh my goodness. This would work for craft roulette though. Sunflower colors and the dude card. Oh, it looks like I got a masterboard card. I haven't opened this one. Usually I open y'all's Happy Mail in advance. This is my first ever free play collage card, inspired by you. I really appreciate the encouragement to play and explore. Happy birthday. Oh, Cheryl, you're a good listener. I think you must have heard me talk about how maybe, I'm just guessing, that Carmen wanted to name our dog Noodles when we first got her. Hi, Karen. I was watching you this week a little bit when I could. I sure was. You're just on that jelly plate, girl, and I love it. I love everything you're doing with it. Oh my gosh, I saw the coolest video this morning, you guys. Collaging directly on a gel plate. Ooh, look at this envelope folio. Kind of like an ephemera holder. That's what I'm thinking. I actually need a new ephemera holder. We should make some of these. Cheryl, did you make this on your channel? You should make one of these on your channel. Do it. Do it. I love it. How cool. It's beautiful. Thank you. You could have sent me this and I would have been like, oh my gosh. Thank you. But you went a little beyond. Oh my goodness. Look at that. You guys, do not adjust your TV. This is real. This is cool. What is this? Something I can't pronounce. But I think it's the Cologne Rhine. So the river in Cologne. And probably an old, like, medieval cathedral. Oh, yes. So cool. So cool. Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Last Supper. Ooh, this is cool too. Italian waterfall steps. You know what I like about Europe is across Europe, not just in like one country, but in multiple countries. I know the Swiss did it a lot. They did a lot of picturesque like scenes with flowers. Like they liked to create pictures with flowers around town and their parks and stuff. It was so cool. And that's what this reminds me of. That was a cool thing in Europe that I really liked. Look at that precious little baby. She's cute. Oh, it's a card. Oh yeah, she could go in a journal. And I love this mermaid. She's hiding from those little sailor boys. Thankful for you. Oh, look at that. I love that. Oh my goodness. You guys, I might have to do some of this off camera. I mean, there's just so much. Oh my gosh, I got doggy clips. How did you part with these? Oh, and some patterns. Oh, so cool. And I really like this piece of paper. I guess you knew that. You knew I would. You knew that I would. Yes, the Cologne Theater. Okay. I want to open this. Indiana School Supplies Equipment Association. Wow. I wonder how old that is. That's old. Miracle of Love. The miracle of love is like a miracle of a flower. It thrives upon the sunshine of a smile. It entwines itself around the heart. Its roots are secured in the memories of yesterday, and its petals breathe in the promise of joy-filled tomorrows. Robin St. John. How beautiful. Ooh, look at this collage. And it was in a book. We aren't the only ones. This isn't the first rodeo. What do you know? The Heller Company. Enter office communication. Please wire. Bitty penny. $3,000. That is really cool. Some old, authentic ephemera. Look at this. This is cool. I really want to know and explore what these can do. These can make really cool rainbows, and I like that. But I want to know, this could make some like granny square quilt looking stuff, I think. Okay, so if you ever get a stamp set like this, and you're like, I don't know, what can I do with this? Like, you know, maybe you buy a D-stash or something, just, or you go to, you know, you get it at the thrift store, you get it wherever, get it from a friend. Simon Says stamp retro wishes. You just look that up, and it's just from like 2 years ago. So you'll easily be able to find tons of inspiration for it. I can't wait to kind of explore and see how people used those stamps, because sometimes with stamps like this, it's just not so obvious the things it can do. You kind of need someone to walk you through it. This one's got all kinds of like, this is, so for example, A1, A2, B1, B2, B3. It's like, what does all that mean? D1, D2, you know, it has a purpose. I can't see it from looking at it, but I know it all has a purpose. Oh my goodness. Cheryl. Cheryl. Oh man, I know who's getting these stickers. Let's all say it together. Sparkle Heart. She'll be getting these. I just know it. But these are so cute. Kitten candy instead of cotton candy. How cute. Fluffy stuff. These are so cute. Aw, she might get these too. We'll see. These pebbles, these are so cute. Hearts, stars, and unicorns. You know what I like. Ooh, some 6x6 paper. Okay, like I said, you guys, she sent so much. It's going to be hard to go through it all, but it's hard not to, right? These cool bow paper clips too, like a whole collection. I don't have fancy paper clips, so that's cool. Ooh, double-sided. This is, I love DCWV, Bella and Bloom. Ollies. Oh yeah, you have an Ollies. I don't have an Ollies, I don't think. Although maybe we do and I didn't know it, and I'm just gonna keep on not knowing where that is because one of my crafty besties, Letty, has an Ollie's haul, and I don't know if she traveled and was at an Ollie's or if she found one here. She finds all the deals. Letty like goes to these Amazon stores where they like open up pallets and sell things. This is so pretty, by the way. This is so me. I love petite patterns of flowers. So I kind of have a 12 by 12 pad that I hoard a little bit because it's all petite patterns of flowers. So now I'm happy to have the 6x6. This is lovely. I also love the colors. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, I'm gonna put those stickies down. Ooh, I have a dream that's coming back to me from last night. Hey, you know what? I can use these all day long. 5x7 envelopes. Heck yeah. More patterns. Awesome. More. Yes. Oh, I got more than one happy mushroom. I love those. This is falling apart, which just means it's really vintage and I like it. It's just this main part here. But I wonder if I could use this on the gel plate and the weight. Yes, I can save this. Okay, I know how to rescue that. I just need to be gentle with it. I'm going to put it in here. I know how to save that now with that gel plate hack. We'll call it that. Collaging directly on the gel plate. It'll lock those pieces into place is what it's going to do. And I did find these, don't worry. They're so cool. I'm pretty sure you made those out of washi tape, didn't you? Those are cool. And the little raccoon. I love a raccoon. Not necessarily hanging out at my house or anything, but just Just at a distance. I love raccoons. They're silly and funny. One time we were having like this pool party in our apartments and had some friends over. It was like sunset and there had been birthday parties there all day long. Look at this glitter tape. It's pretty. Anyways, people, you know, throw away the birthday cake they don't eat or whatever. And so the trash cans had all kinds of goodies in it. And the raccoons came out because it was and started rummaging through the trash cans. But one of them was so fat, he couldn't get through, you know, like the trash cans that have like a rectangular slot that you put stuff in. He was so fat and chunky that he like really couldn't get in. So his friend would just like pass him up cake and he would scurry off. It was the funniest thing to watch. They're going to find a way. They're going to get that birthday cake, y'all. Damask Love, right at home. I have never heard of this. Oh, it's American Crafts. How cool. Is this like a project pack? How to use an envelope liner template. There's a template in there? Oh, envelope liner template. How cool. Ooh, recipe cards. This is fun. And it's 6x8. Ooh, I love this. We can make some cute cards with this. I like that. And I get that you're supposed to cut here and it would be rounded. On here, it shows the template. Huh. Interesting. Where do you put the rounded part at the top and then just like trim it off? How do you go from oval to this? I don't really know. That's interesting. I might have to watch a video on that too. All right. What else? What other kind of magic is involved here? She sent me some glitter paper. Awesome. I've had some in my cart in different places and didn't end up checking out with it. Ooh, yeah, of course I'll use this. Of course I will. Thank you. Did you just get a whole bunch of this, or how come you're parting with your basil cardstock? But yeah, look at the glitter paper. We're going to go through those next. Cards in A2 envelopes. AC cardstock. You get 8 cards and 8 envelopes. Cool. You know, I may cut these apart and butcher them, or I may use them like they are, but I'll probably cut them apart and butcher them. And die cut out of them and stuff. And here's some more. Ruby from Colorbox. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Yeah, it's like ruby slippers. That one's shedding a little bit. I'm gonna put that one off to the side, just for safety, because it's me. Oh, here's some more basil. Ooh, this is a nice color. This is like rusty hinge. I like this. And they're polka dots and it's textured. I really like basil. Have we been going through Happy Mail for an hour? I guess we have. Ooh. Look at this. Oh, and I had to eat the first 15 minutes. That's right. Ooh, Bo Bunny. This is really pretty, Cheryl. This is really, really pretty. Ooh, I like this side too. Thank you. Oh my gosh, a whole paper pad? Thank you. Oh, easy peasy. I don't know if I have this one. I know I've seen it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is fun. Double-sided. Such bright and fun color. Ooh, I love that side. Oh yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ooh, this is a really good paper pad because it also has all these really great patterns here. More petite flowers. Ooh, and I like big flowers too. I like all the flowers. I like flowers enough to make up for Tracy, who's not into flowers. At Not Afraid of Color, she picks fishes over flowers. Oh, these are pretty. These are cool. This reminds me of a quilt. Aren't these awesome? Ooh, like that. You guys, I'm allergic to oranges and celery. I always thought it was just celery at room temperature. Turns out I had a cup of Chick-fil-A chicken noodle soup yesterday, and I have a rash all over me. A red rash, and I'm itchy. So I guess I just can't have any celery anymore. Not even in soup. Boo. These are so fun. These are so fun, Cheryl. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, I love this. These are great. I love these patterns. Even the ones that aren't fruit. It's cool that they gave you like fruit, but then also these really solid patterns. Or not solid, but like cool patterns. They're cool, dude. All right. Love, love, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me put this to the side. I'm not going to be able to walk around in this place. Okay, you guys. We're nearly done. Ooh, I got a Stampin' Up! Annual catalog from May to April 2025. I'll case this sucker. Oh, yes, I will. I sure will. You know it. We need to do some casing of cards. Now, so far, I haven't seen anything too unusual. Ooh, I like that, though. Yeah, this is cool. I like that, too. Oh, yeah. I'll case this for sure. Thank you. I'll add this to my stack. That's the box making those sounds. Oh, cool. I definitely didn't have this one. I don't have a Stampin' Up! Catalog from any of the 2020s, I don't think. All of mine are like 2019 to 2016. So, thank you. And then I got some graph paper, and then I got some original book pages here. Maps. Yeah. Awesome. And I like indexes too. These are cool. Very generous, very sweet. I've got some fancy paper, wooden clips. We can make some cute like treats for Sparkle Hearts friends for Valentine's with those. I'm going to tear into these. Make 6 tags. It's last year's for card ideas. Yeah, totally. 100%. I'm into it. Oh, okay. So these are like dimensional tags that come with acetate and a backer. Ooh, these are cool. Ooh, I have some ideas. Ooh. Okay. We might play with these even today. We'll see. I have some ideas about these though, for sure. So, you know what, you guys? Sticky note time. I think it'd be cool to play with these and add book pages. Plus the butterflies and insects. from Journal Say. And maybe some of the flowers. We can make some really cool, just put that off to the side. Tags with those. Maggie Holmes. Yes. My friend Jesse's not into Maggie Holmes, and that's cool. That's fine. I understand, but I love her. We need some new Maggie Holmes American Crafts. So you get 2 of each design. Oh my gosh, these are so great. Oh, these are so fun. I used to buy cards like this before I was a card maker, you guys. I had a whole drawer full of cards like this, these little note cards like this, which are A2s, but I used to have a whole collection of note cards just like this. Love, love, love. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Last 2 items, this Bo Bunny washi tape. I'm just going to get this out and put it on my desk. For me, that is the best way to use, hi Zal, that is the best way, hi Debbie Trap, to use washi tape is just leave it out, put it on your desk, and use it. If I put it in a drawer, I forget about it. Ooh, I've had some of this before, not this brand, but a design like this, and I used it all up. It was real popular with me, so I'm happy to have that again. Love that. And music, oh yeah. And a tape measure, and flowers and numbers, yes, yes, yes. And buttons and glitter. I will use all of these. This was a 10 out of 10. You know, sometimes you get washi tape assortments and it's like a 5 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. This is fantastic. Thank you. Put them right there. Okay, and at last, we've got, last but not least, some composition books. These are great for craft fairs and making for friends. These are Pen and Gear, so these are from Walmart. I don't know how much these cost anymore because nothing costs what it used to, but these used to be $1. But if you go to Walmart and they're $3, don't blame me. I don't know what they cost anymore. We cover these. That's what we do with these. We cover these. That's what we do with these. Ooh, I'm tempted to cover it with this. Just kind of eyeballing it a little bit. Okay. I could measure it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to cut around it. Make sure I don't cut my cover. Make sure nothing gets out of alignment here. Okay. Don't worry, you know I'm going to use all of this paper. I can still make a card with all of that. But this is so awesome. Thank you so much. Everyone, thank you, thank you, thank you for all of your cards, for all of your love, for all of the notes and messages that you leave me or that you write me in these cards. For if you don't send me ever anything, but for all the messages you leave me on YouTube, I do read them, I promise. I'm just get a little behind. But all of your encouragement, all of your support is greatly appreciated. I understand the dilemma here. Believe me, I like both sides. See, Cheryl couldn't decide which side. I know. I think I'm going to go for the color, but man, it is hard to pick because that is mighty fine right there. Oh my gosh. Just do it. Just do it. Cheryl, where is this embossing folder from? I'm not sure if anyone's asked that yet or if you've already answered that, but this is a really cool embossing folder. I was going to use an embossing folder today on my craft roulette card. That's what we're going to make next, you guys, by the way. That's what I want to do today, is make my craft roulette card. After all that happy mail. And I'm going to get it submitted. It's so hard to put glue on pretty paper. It is so hard. Yeah, I know. The yellow, I know. Gifts are your superpower, girlfriend. Bye, Linda. Okay. Now, the back. Yeah. You do not disappoint. It's not wide enough. I was going to try to use this piece back here, but it's not quite. Oh, this is too good to cut. I can't, because this should be a card. So that one's gonna have to stay, and we'll cover this with something else. We'll cover this with another kind of paper. Let's cover it with one of these sheets. No bacon and eggs. Not on this card. Ooh, this one will work. Like, what we can do is just put this down. I'm going to put it down just like that. All right. I'm glad Miss Lindaville came and hung out with us. Well, hello, Pam. It's been a long time. I hope you're doing well. I know you're probably really busy. I get to see you at Craft Roulette, though. It's not like I don't get to see you, so I'm happy. But it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. My tracing got a little wonky there. I feel like this is not going to be straight. This is not straight. That's okay. We can trim off the part it just got a little wonky, but for the most part, it's pretty good. So put this on here. Actually, speaking of Craft Roulette, Miss Pam, we're about to make my Craft Roulette card for this week. Coming up next. We're just playing with some Happy Mail real quick. There's been a major unboxing and card share from all the beautiful cards and all the beautiful people. Okay. That's pretty good. Let me get this edge right here. There we go. Yeah, looky there. Are we done yet? We don't have to be. Let's see. I think we're going to put a person on here. Yeah, we're going to put a little bit of this washi tape. I'll have to glue it down just to make sure it stays. Okay. Sala's got to go. Bye, Sala. Hi, Missy. Sally, thank you for my gorgeous card and all the goodies in it. Thank you, thank you. I try to show my Happy Mail once a month. So Sally's card actually got here about a week ago. Okay, so I'm putting glue on this because it's just not a permanent, you know, washi tape's not permanent. And I want, since it's on a journal, I want it to be permanent on this little composition notebook. Missy would have fun with this. Missy, do you do this? Do you cover composition notebooks? I mean, I know you cover the insides. Do you cover the outsides? Have you ever played with any of these little ones? I know you can also get these at the Dollar Tree, but I think actually the ones at Walmart for a while were cheaper. I just don't know what anything costs anymore. I don't want to tell y'all they're still $1 and then you go and find out that they're not, because I don't know. I think we're going to pop a Journal Say person on this. I just realized that next Saturday is World Card Making Day. I've got surprises. I've got surprises. It sure is. It sure is World Card Making Day. I will be live here at 8 a.m. with my friend Desiree at Include a Thank You. We will be making cards. It's going to be so much fun. And then there's an afternoon surprise too. I don't know if I can tell y'all yet, so I have to keep that one hush. But once I find out and I get the green light to tell you guys, then I will tell you. I promise. Okay, let's put a person on here. Because we can, because I have all these little journal say girls. I'm thinking red. It just kind of screams fall. Even like this girl right here. Among the sunflowers. But, you know, let's see what our other options are as well. Oh, she's got her skirt out. Like she's dancing among the sunflowers. And then this girl, she's sitting and reading among the sunflowers. She would need a little mushroom to sit on, wouldn't she? Or something. She needs something to sit on. She's walking. Keeping the sun off her pale, fair skin. And she's learning. She's got her magnifying glass out. We'll find somebody. She's just cruising. She's got her fan. She's got an umbrella too. Oh, she has her little sun hat on. Oh, I like her. Oh, and she has a little basket. I think we're going to pick her. I think she's the one. I saw the little ones at my Dollar Tree this week when only 2 or 3 in a pack. Yeah, that's how these are too. You get 3 in a pack with the pen and gear from Walmart. Yeah. Really still at 50 cents. If you get 2 for $1.25, I guess it's not 50 cents. But you know, roughly, that's not a bad deal. Nope, that won't work. I think we just put her and then maybe a sentiment, you know, like a encouraging word. So let me see here. Y'all already know what I'm grabbing. I'm grabbing my Tim Holtz books. It's just so easy. Oh, and then I also have this one. This is what I'm calling the bossy book. Because it's just like telling you what to do. Find balance. Be fearless. Live intentionally. Seek adventures. Stay grateful. Love is a beautiful feeling. Just looking. Oh, I like seize the day. I think that would go well on a journal. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. I think I might put a little bit of a doily behind her. Just not a whole lot, just a little bit. Or one of these frames. Oh, I think a doily. Good morning, Jill Pounds. Good morning, John Pounds. Hope you guys are doing well. I was thinking of you guys this morning. I'm trying to finish up John's Happy Mail. I honestly had to go shopping to get it all together. So it'll be coming soon. Ooh, I like that. I think that's the way, you guys. So glue. Now, when something's on a journal cover like this, I go kind of excessively with glue because I don't want pieces getting torn up, pulled off, that kind of thing. So I'm going to glue every little part and piece down. Cheryl, are you making some of these little journals right now? Is that why you popped them in the box? These are a great craft fair project too, or a friend project. Okay, and then we're gonna put this girl right here. Seize the day. Dun, dun, dun. I'm good with that. What do y'all think? Sal, what have you been up to? Oh, have you been hunting down a stamp set? Linda Veal, I'm working on your Happy Mail too. I haven't forgotten you, girlfriend. One, I'm trying to get all the giveaways out. And then I'm sending out cards too. So it's a process. But there we go. See, cute little notebook. I'm keeping the back simple. But that's it. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Isn't that frame great? Yeah, I like it behind her too. These are the little... Now, Journal Say has a couple of frames. So this is like on cardstock. And then they have some that are like cardboard, you know, that they're much more firm. So there we go. We made something. I told you we were going to make something. Now let's make my craft roulette card. So I need to put away my Cheryl box for now and make way for the things that I had pulled out for craft roulette. Ooh, I cannot wait to play with these. Thank you so much for sending those to me. To be honest, I didn't know if I would ever make them, so I don't know if I ever bought any, or maybe I bought a couple. I'm not sure, to be honest, because I wasn't sure if I would make them. And now that I've made one, you know, I want to keep on keeping on. Okay. We're going to keep this out because we may need this because the craft roulette colors are sunflower fields. Okay. So we may need that. I can't wait to explore and see what that Simon Says stamp set can do. My coffee's gone cold, and I either like my coffee scorching hot or ice cold. I don't like room temperature cold coffee, so I might have to go get some ice or just drink it afterwards. Okay, so this project's done. These I'm going to keep out because we might play with those too, depending on the time. We have to see how long this card's going to take us from craft roulette. It was a masculine card for a dude. Sunflower field colors, bird, and something else real cool. Soot. Now, I didn't get to finish the episode, but I do know that Chelsea Comer, who is a sheer delight, she actually grabbed soot from her fireplace. I don't know. I need to go back and finish the episode to see if she used it or not. But I grabbed my Dina Wakely stamps out. I recently picked up this one. It's a new one from Miss Dina. Enabler alert. This is Scribbly Ravens. And I want to use a Scribbly Raven. I think I'm going to make a book stack with a raven on it. These are some I just had stamped out on watercolor paper. And then I have a couple that I stamped onto book pages that aren't, yeah. So I have a couple already stamped, but I wanted to show you where I got the images. So that's where I got those images. And I want to use this embossing folder. And then I think I want to add some foiling. And so I think I might foil. I really, really like these Crafty Critta, kind of what I call journaling cards almost. But I think I want to foil this to go behind here. Okay, so I think any of these would be cool, and any of these would work. Look at these. These are so neat. I really love these. But I think I'm going to use that wreath. I'm going to foil that. And what I was originally thinking is foiling that like in like a sunflower color. She even did some soot blending. See, Jill, I have to go back and see that. I saw her little Ziploc bag. When I've been up to, I've just been trying to stay as sane as possible and hoping to feel the motivation to create more cards for something. Yeah, sanity is a precious commodity these days, isn't it, Zell? Oh, we can't get enough of that these days. I get you. Okay. Now, I think I'll use this baked sand because I think that looks like a sunflower color. And I'm going to bring out my best mate. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe they sent me a machine. I feel so spoiled. Y'all spoiled me. Spoiled, spoiled, spoiled. My best mate. And we're going to foil just this one image real quick. Like, by the way, as I'm foiling this, Crafty Critta was able to start shipping. They're able to start shipping to the United States again. So, yay. If you need foil, if you need a foiling machine, any of that stuff, check out Crafty Critta. They are now shipping to the States again, which is very exciting. They just, you know, they had to pause, get their website to where it could work around the new rules and regulations, and make it so that you didn't incur a cost, an unexpected cost. So no worries on that anymore. Pam, you live in Colorado? And John, let me go back because it's not that I didn't see it. Yesterday was our fun day with Linda G, Terry, and Barb. Today is Get Stuff Done Day. Oh my gosh, I'm jealous. Jealous of all of y'all. I need to call Letty. I need to see her. She is too close for me not to see her more frequently, and I'm needing some in-person crafty time with a friend. And I need to get with Letty. Gotta get with Letty. All right, so the hard part is to start foiling and stop. It's hard to foil just one thing for me. It's like gel printing. I just want to keep going and going. You want to cut your foil larger than your sheet. Okay? Or larger than, you know, whatever you're foiling. So I made it larger. Check. Then we also need to dust it, but I don't have a duster, so we're just gonna have to go with it. And then, where's my carrier sheet? I just had that thing the other day, and I put it, I thought, just right here, but I don't see it, so bear with me as I find a carrier sheet. I'm gonna have to get a new one out. I'm a mess. They sell carrier sheets. If you're anything like me, you might want to get an extra. Okay, here we go. Put that in there. When you're foiling, you want the pretty side up. This needs to glue onto that basically so that when you look at this, the foil will be on top. That's how you kind of remember that. I'll just pop this little puppy in here. I sometimes, there we go. And that's it. It's going to do all the work for us. Yes, John, you know what I'm doing. I'm feeling Edgar Allan Poe. That's right. The Raven. That's exactly what we're going to work on. I'm going to have Raven vibes. You guys, don't upset a crow. I heard the other day that if you upset a crow, if you get on a crow's bad side, even their grandchildren will torment you. They like pass their animosity through their DNA. So watch out. Don't upset a crow. Just don't do it. I know, obscure facts. Okay, I am done. I'm gonna make myself be done. I'm gonna let this cool. And then Michelle says just rip it off like a Band-Aid. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Isn't that magical and beautiful? So easy, even Bitty Penny can do it. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna put this in here in my carrier sheet. One, so I don't lose my carrier sheet, and two, so I can foil this later because all I need is a piece of toner paper and I'll be able to foil that. Okay. Next, put that down there. My one plug, I feel like Chevy Chase. It doesn't have that many things plug into it right now, but anytime I plug in a laminator or a foiling machine plus my lights, it gets a little questionable around here. Use the soot in more than one way. Paula Rice, I need to go back and finish that and see. Only 2 of us from Colorado came last time. Maybe next year. Oh. Oh, your car broke down on the way? Oh, that's no good. No bueno. At least it wasn't in Kansas, right? Whew. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was in Kansas, but Kansas would be a rough place to break down. There's not a lot going on there as far as the highways are concerned. But they have a lot of mile markers, I noticed. They have a lot of road markers in Kansas, I think, because if you do break down, you need to be able to tell them exactly where you are. A dustbusters for Christmas. Yeah. I need more than one dustbuster, John. Mariah, hi. How you doing? Ooh, nice. Okay, so let's do this. I need to ink blend this. Mariah, I just love you. I know. I can't hang out in the lives because I'm always working, but I come back and watch you and Patricia, and I just love your energy. You just have such good energy. I love y'all's whole thing. Just like, I'll never forget when Patricia had to be away and everybody and you guys were gone and everybody just filled right in, and it's just the whole family. It's just a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. All right. I have no idea how big this sheet of paper is. We won't worry about that. We'll at least make sure it's 7 inches long, though. Yeah, our schedules are different. Yeah. But I do catch replays, and I am keeping up with you. I need to make sure I comment is the thing. How white is this? Okay, we're good. We're in the money. All right, let's get this embossed. And then we're gonna soot it up. We're gonna do a little mixed media. Ah, yes, gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Guess what? If you buy a new couch, chances are you get new curtains too. The couch we're looking at, my husband's like, are your yellow? Because I have like these yellow, really gorgeous, like kind of like a mustard yellow velvet curtains in our living and dining room. And he's like, are your curtains gonna match, or are we gonna need new curtains? I was like, I think we're gonna need new curtains. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some new curtains out of this new couch deal, get a whole new thing. And then he's like, and then let's think about some of the other rooms. And I'm like, all right, I am feeling this. Because y'all know I've been wanting to move. So like, I think the next best thing is not moving and just kind of redecorating. I don't want to move because I don't like my house. I want to move for other reasons. I like new places. And I just kind of went out of Texas, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Moving's expensive, and yeah, or I don't know. I kind of have to just get over that feeling too. I really think a lot of it is because my husband and I moved a whole bunch when we were first married, but that was before kids. Okay, so we're going to do something like this and this. Then we got to bring in the raven. All right. I'm going to have a raven up in that mix. He's on watercolor paper too. So I'm going to move this to the side. I want to keep this pristine and clean as I muck up the rest intentionally. Make pillows out of the curtains. Oh, yeah. You know what? I kind of have a collection. So I'll just laundry them and add them to my collection. And that way I can change them out. Because sometimes all a room needs is new curtains. Even if they're your old curtains. You know what I mean? So sometimes just changing the curtains is enough. I'm trying to pick my colors for the sunflower fields. Now, it doesn't have to like be your whole card when there's a parameter. It doesn't have to be your whole card, but I never play with these. I got these when we were in Missouri this summer at Paper Ganza. These are the core watercolors. Carms. Sorry, I have to yell, y'all. Carms, can you bring me water? Thank you. I need clean water. I am not dipping my brush in that old water. Stella's back. Hey, we're still here. Hi, Esther. Hey, Christy. How are you? Is World Card Making Day pre-recorded or live? On Craft Roulette, it will be live. Here, it will be live. And that is next Saturday. We will be here from 8 to 10. I need to look at the hours of Craft Roulettes, but you can bring it on in. I think, thank you. Oh, it's got ice in it. Okay, thanks. 12 to 5 on Craft Roulette. We have some icy watercolor water, y'all. It's going to be a bit icy. Yes. Okay. I was thinking this would be a nice color. Let's use this color. I'm going to wet my paper. We're just going to kind of add this in. If somebody really knows, and I will make sure to post about it too once I really know. Good morning, Des. How's it going? I showed off your card. It was gorgeous. Okay, I have to remind myself not to drink this now. Okay, I'm going to go in with a darker green on the edges, like this. See, I don't even want to put my brush in it because I see ice water and I think I'm drinking it, but this is actually for my watercolors. This embossing folder, you know, Tim had talked about it when he released it, about it's like very dimensional. Like they were playing with different planes of dimension, and it's so true. It's very, very dimensional. Okay, let's grab some of the yellow. I want to go back in. That's getting a little muddy. It's getting a little sooty. Hold on. Biddy, put the ice in your coffee. I was going to, but it felt like it could be a calamity. And you guys have already been here long enough, so I thought I would spare us all from that. I want this yellow to be more rich. I totally thought that. Believe me. Because it's just sitting right here. But I didn't want to clean up a mess. So I just had a couple of swigs of it. All right, I think this is a black color. Yes, this is like a Payne's gray, if I'm not mistaken. And that's going to go on this outer edge like this. And then I'm going to try to scoot across the top a little bit. I just hit the highest points here. See where we're headed? Holds the embossing nicely. It does, because it's so dimensional. And I can also line it back up in there and run it back through as well. But yeah. And if you're wondering what kind of watercolor paper I'm using that Be Creative, or I think it's Be Creative watercolor paper. Look at the layers. It's just so cool. Okay, I want more saturation, a darker color, so I'm going to add less water, more paint. And I'm going to go back in again, hitting just the highlights there. It's a little harder on this side. This side doesn't have the real deep embossing. Hi, oh my gosh, how's going? Angela, how are you? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. All right. I think we've got it. And for me, this qualifies as the soot of the card. Love that. Okay, now my bird kind of got hit and miss because I stamped it on a textured paper. I want to go in and paint this bird. I want to add a little bit of blue into him. Not too much, but just a little bit. So I'm going to go in like a blue-gray here. I would say actually a gray blue-green. And I'm going to fill this image in with that. Nice. And crows don't have a orange beak, right? Crows have they have a gray beak, I think. I'll do a little gray, a little yellow. Don't worry about outside the lines. We'll cut that out. You know what? Magpie situation going on. We're gonna have to put some gold in this. I just feel it. This crow needs a little bit of gold. So we're gonna bring in a little bit of gold. We're gonna work that in, just a few little spots of gold here. Maybe that doesn't look like a crow. It's fine. I'm just gonna work it in. Our crow is gonna have some gold. Yeah, I like that. All right. Now, I wanted my crow to sit on a stack of books. I don't necessarily like have a stack of books kind of image that I'm going to use. We're going to create one real quick, but he's going to sit inside of that wreath on a stack of books. Okay. You know, wait. I think I do have a stack of books. I think I have a stack of books in my grabby box. Don't have a stack of books. I think we do. Sorry for that sound. Ooh, look at that stairway. That's not getting distracted here, but that's meant to be a whole story. All right. I'm pretty sure it's this one that is going to help us pull off this Edgar Allan Poe vibe. Look at the book. I like this. I like this. I like these faux seals. Oh yeah, this is about to get very Poe-ish around here. All right, we've got this book. Got quills. Here's another stack of books. Another stack of books. We got so many options. Crows. Gray beak. That's what I thought. Yeah, he's got a greenish gray beak. I don't know about anyone else, but as soon as I see a bird, I think, for whatever reason, orange beak, orange feet, but it's not actually. Feather of crows reflect the rainbow. Yeah, they are. They're like iridescent, aren't they? Gosh, they're pretty cool. Crows are pretty cool, I have to say. walked outside last night. My front yard was covered in cottontail bunnies. They're pretty prolific around here. But they were all out eating together. They were everywhere. It was awesome. They love to live in our yard because we have lots of plants and places for them to have homes. And we don't, besides the stray wild tabby, we don't really have any. I mean, there's bobcats, coyotes, and there's definitely a lot of wildlife here in my yard. But they have a pretty good spot here. They do all right, which is nice. My dog likes them. She doesn't bother them. She likes to lay in the backyard and watch them hop around. Blossom, Princess Buttercup Blossom, is getting to be quite the hunting dog. She comes over and is getting to where she tries to hunt the bunnies. Okay, I think it's going to go something like this. Let's bring back in our foiling. Let's take a look at this. So these. Something like this. I think we're going to have to hit the feet. I think we're going to have to just stress the edges of the crow to make me happy. This is definitely a cool card. Oh, well, good. Glad you like it, Sharon. I'm going to see if I can pop a sunflower back there. I'm going to see if I have one in this box. Yep, I do. Let's pop a sunflower back there. I like these are muted too. Let's pop sunflower right there. I like that. I have another one. Maybe another one right there. Fill that in. I like that. Then we have these banners. This is a card for a dude. My dude would like this. I don't know about your dude, but my dude would like this. John's a dude. I don't know if he's busy. Maybe he can speak for the dudes. Any dudes who want to chime in, have at it. But I think it would work. I think we're on to something. I want to, oh, that's cool. Like a phonograph. It kind of looks like a flower. I want to run this through the embossing folder one more time. Then I want to ink blend around the crow, and I think we've got it. And I think, by golly, we may have gotten it. I hear you, bird. All right. I'm just kind of lining this up. Looks like that's pretty good. I'm going to pop it back in, run it through one more time. Make sure it's nice and embossed. So what are you guys going to do today? want to try suggestions by Mariah to watercolor the paper and then do the embossing. Yeah, that would totally work too. And if we want more drama, we can come in and ink the top of it. Maybe we'll do that, the edges, with some black soot. Then I can technically say there's soot on it. Just have to find my black soot. Here it is. Whoops, sorry to bump you. Sorry about that. Technically, it's going to have black soot on it. So, what we can do is come along the top, bring out some of those really striking details of this embossing folder. Bring the drama. I just don't want to lose my gradient kind of feel, but see the difference with the drama and the low drama, high drama. Let's add some high drama over here. While we've got the black soots out, let's also hit the edges of the crow and anything else that we want to kick up a notch. I'm going to hit the edges of the card. We can make it like a vignette and make the corners real dark. I should grab something so I don't have to, there. Make the edges real dark, like a vignette. I think we have one more edge. There we go. All right. Now, I'm going to hit the edges of this crow. I think I'll like it better. I cut it out with a white border. And then if I don't like it, just distress it. Hi, Jenny. How's it going? Bye, Kat. So glad you could come. Have an awesome day. Enjoy making your Thanksgiving cards for your craft fair. Hope that goes over well. I do like to give a card to loved ones that I'm going to see at Thanksgiving, just to let them know, like, hey, I'm really grateful for you. Look at that dingy little bird. I like it. Have I told y'all the dirty bird story? Sparkleheart is allergic to birds. She's allergic to feathers. And we were at the supermarket and we got out of the car and this crow came up and like shook its feathers and like ruffled its feathers. Sparkleheart sneezed like 50 times in a row. I never seen anyone sneeze like that before. Immediately. It's like, man, that must have been one dirty bird. We always joke about that. That was one dirty bird. All right. What do y'all think? I think it's good. Do we want a sentiment there? And if so, what would it be? Okay, gang, back to the tangling. Oh boy, Des is tangling. Okay. If we do choose sentiment, I've got to pull it from a stamp set and I have to bend it to go along with this arch. It needs to be not too long. Let me see if there's something in this set that we like. I know I like these. Stay Wild, Moonchild. Sometimes you need to sit in the darkness to find the light. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's use that on the inside of this card. I don't think there's anything. You are magical. I wonder if that one would fit. It might be too big. It'd be pretty cool on the outside of the card to say you are magical, and on the inside it says sometimes you need to sit in the dark to find the light. I think that would be pretty cool. Ooh, it might be just too long. Do I have a longer banner? Hold on. Let's look. Let's find out what our options are here. I can make a banner, but I was just trying to use one that I already had made. I think there's one more in here. Yeah, there is. This one would work. So let's use this one. And now if one of you can just come put the block down as I hold this like this, we can get it together, but you can't do that, can you? So I needed to make sure I had it turned right. All right, here we go. I like it, but yes, add a sentiment. Thank you, Jan. And hi. Yes, we're going to do that. If I can get the curve I want. Okay, so I'm just going to put it on my block and then curve it to this piece as best I can. I think that'll work. Okay. Move all this stuff out of the way. What a fun card. See, I wouldn't have made this card if it wasn't for Craft Roulette. That's what's so cool about having prompts. And Beth has prompts too. If you're looking for prompts, you can get a prompt every day from Beth or download her list. It's in my community tab. And it's on her Facebook page, Happy Place Crafting. And she's making videos all the time using these prompts. But like, prompts help. You are magical. We did it. Okay. So like that's going to go right there. This is going to go, I think, right there. Or I might not add that piece now. Just because before it was to kind of cover the banner. But I think this is it now. Right, nevermore. Oh, that's a good idea. KYB, Sharon, that's a good idea. That would have really worked. Okay. I feel like this is dangerous. I need to dry it because it's still wet. This is kind of a slick surface. And dangerous, meaning I'm going to smear it. Ravenclaw house. Ooh, yeah, totally giving those vibes. Just gonna dry this a little bit. You are magical, period. I like that. End of discussion. Goody Penny, your card makes... Oh, yeah, saw that one. Yes, prompts are a wonderful way to challenge your creativity. Absolutely. And honestly, to use your stash. Like when you get a prompt and you're like, what do I have that can convey that thing, you know? It's also just a really good way to use your stash. I'm seriously worried about if this is ever going to dry. You know what I should have done? Embossing powder. If I had put embossing powder on here, I could have locked in. Let's do some to try to lock it in a little bit. That's sticky. I don't want that one. I thought it was clear. It's not. I want clear, but I don't know if I have clear. Ooh, I have glow in the dark, and I never use it. I never really use embossing powder, period, but I have a drawer full. Okay, so, I mean, some of it's dry, some of it's not. I didn't use a static tool, so it's not going to be perfect or anything, but this is going to help lock in that color. And it'll glow in the dark. This glow in the dark embossing powder came from Lawn Fawn. It's not new. It totally works. So I just put it back in my drawer, and my drawer is dark and my drawer is glowing. It really works. Yeah, there's glow in the dark. I don't know if Lawn Fawn still sells it or not, but it's really glowing. My drawer is glowing, which is cool because this is not a new bottle. You know, this is a few years old, and to know that it still glows after all these years, that's pretty cool. Mine's gonna have that hit and miss glow. But hey, at least I won't smear it. Okay. I kind of like the way it looks even more aged now. All right, let's glue it down. Let's get it on a card base. Let's do all those things. Oh, we need to cut this down to a strict 5x7. Kind of forgot that. Oh, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's pick this dude up. I like exactly where this stuff is, so I'm going to just bend it up like this and glue it down. Just like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here with this sunflower. And I have a craft roulette card that I am going to submit before I even end this live. And And I'll just show you how easy it is. So if something's been holding your back, you'll see how easy it is. And you can get one submitted too. It was roughly in that area. I think I might like it if it was over this edge a bit. Yep. Like that better. Okay, then this dude is going right there. Get some of these Dollar Tree foam dots. I'm almost out again. Pretty Penny. Jason submitted a card to Craftly yesterday. Way to go, Jason. Was it his first one? Oh my gosh. We got him hooked. You're gonna, you know, Jason's gonna need a ticket to Paper Ganza next year. He's already seen the city. He can come just hang out. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. That means a lot coming from you because I think you make gorgeous cards. Thank you. It means a lot from everybody, but you know, thank you. Okay. I'm not going to get too persnickety with his feet and putting foam dots on all that too, or foam squares. You guys, sometimes I tell you what, there's a bully that lives inside of me, and you know what it told me this morning? Card makers don't like what you do. Why do you still consider yourself a card maker? That's what the bully said to me this morning. It's like, you don't fit in the card making world. But I love making cards. I might not fit very well in the card making world, but I love making cards. So take that, bully. I tell that bully to shut up and go away. I sure do. I'm not very nice to the bully. Because it's not very nice to me. Hi, Kalinda. Kalinda, I know. That bully just needs to go away. All right, you are magical. Don't let those inner bullies beat you up, guys. Take it from me. We have to silence the inner bully. Well, thanks, and Jen. I'm on, like, you know, I'm not fishing for compliments. I'm just being real. Like, it really is the inner script that I heard this morning. And it's like, go away, bully. Go away. I love making cards. Okay, bully. Just go away. Okay, I have a 5x7 card base on my desk. Didn't I? Do I? I might have done something with it. You know, we could put it on gold or something. Could put it on a gold card base. Boy, that would be shocking. We can also emboss our card base. Maybe not gold, but let's do black or gray. So in case you have a bully like mine, just tell him to go away. Just in case. Because you know what? No one in the card making world ever made me feel that way. No one. No one has ever made me feel like I didn't belong or that I don't fit. It's just that inner bully. Not one single person has ever made me feel that way. So why would I listen to those voices? Don't worry, they're not really voices. But like, it's the imposter syndrome is what it is. And we're all susceptible to the imposter syndrome, you know? And so if you're just getting started, or if you've been making cards for 20 years, or maybe you don't make cards, maybe you make journals, or maybe you're a card maker and you're just getting started in journal making, there's a space for everyone's creativity. And it's all valid and it's all beautiful. Don't let your inner critic tell you otherwise, because it might try. It tries it on me consistently. It comes back, see if it can do it, you know. And the answer is no. Okay, I just need to trim it down because I made it slightly, you know, wider. I think I'll just glue it down and trim off. But we've got a card, and I really like this card. I had fun making it with you all. Thanks for hanging out with me as I unboxed all that amazing Happy Mail. Thank you to everyone who sent me a card, a note, a beautiful letter, words of encouragement. You can tell we all need them. And thank you to Cheryl for the big box. The big box that made me realize I need some upper body strength. We have a weight machine and I need to use it. Okay, so the height is good. It's the width that's a little big. Oh, I didn't emboss this. Well, shucks. It's too late now. But that's okay. We could always emboss it, you know, add embossed panels to it if I wanted to or something. But I meant to emboss the whole base. It's all about that base. Hi, April. Oh, the bully is the telltale. You're right, John. That was Poe's bully, wasn't it? Poe was just strange enough. I bet he encountered his fair share of bullies. I bet he did. You know, anyone who's a little different. Just a little different from the pack. Okay, don't cut the card base. Don't cut the card base. Especially on this side, the side that folds. Yay. Okay. That is my craft roulette card. We're not done yet. I'm sorry. I have to do the inside. I have to add the sentiment I wanted on the inside. And you just can't have this much magic and go, what? No, we're going to have to add something right here at least. So let's do that real quick. Won't be here too long. And I think we're going to add some of this gold too. All right. All right, here we go. It won't take long. Don't worry. You can still fold laundry, John. This won't take long. Christy, how are you? Could you imagine if it was possible to craft and work out at the same time? Oh my gosh. Well, it might be. I mean, they make those things that you can put under your desk and you can, like, you know, pedal like you're on a bicycle. And they make walking pads. I have one. I don't use it enough. So kind of you can. Do you want to? That's the question. 6.5. And Bitty Penny, earlier this week, Jason was asking what he should put on a card for Dr. Shrub. Well, Dr. Shrub is a big soccer fan. He loves Manchester United, and he likes plants, and he loves music. Plants, music, and soccer, and his family. He's the best father and family guy. Those are his loves. Hey, let's use this flower we didn't use on the front. And I do want to back this with gold. So let me go ahead and cut this gold piece. This is some of that Spellbinders like metal paper. It's so cool. Let's cut some of this down. That's so awesome that he's thinking about making them a card. That is awesome. I can't wait to see what you guys make. And just to honor the man who stands by this crazy woman and her obsession with paper crafting. I mean, he deserves a gold medal. You can send him a gold star. He deserves a gold star. All right. See, we're going to do this and this. That's nice too, because this is real thick and sturdy and heavy, and this is not. So it'll be nice to sturdy up the back of this card. Ooh, that's pretty. And we will add that sentiment here. Sometimes you need to sit in the darkness to find the light. See, if that bully hadn't tried to bother me this morning, I wouldn't have been able to share the light with all of you. Try to tell me I'm not a card maker. Whatever, right? All right. Really mash it down. All right. Don't worry, I'm not going to put a moon on it or a shark. We're in the clear. Hey, Carrie. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. It's early for you. West Coast babes. I don't blame you. I wouldn't be ready for it too early either, probably. All right. Here we go. Okay. Now, let's glue this down. I know, you guys, I could cut out the center of this metal, this beautiful gold metal paper, but I don't want to. So I'm just going to put this down and not stress about it. You know how many sheets of paper in this craft room? I can't stress about it. Granted, not very many of these kinds, but still. All right. Now, I'm tempted to just put one more thing. This is how I am. It's not a shark. All right. I'm tempted to maybe put one of these birds. No. Nope. Not going to do it. I'll keep it clean, simple. There we go. That is going to be my craft roulette card. Now let me show you before I go just how easy it is to submit a card to craft roulette. I put all my goodies back in the bag. Grab your phone. The seal didn't really make it into the mix. Thank you. Good job not being a hoarder. Yay! I won that battle. That battle, but there's so many more, right? Okay. Let me move this water. I need room to take a picture. Clean up my desk a little bit. You don't have to do all that if you're not a mess like me. But you just get a nice well-lit picture. You only need one. You can do more, but you only need one. Just bada bing, bada boom. Take a photo. Okay. And then you can submit extra photos. So if you wanted to show the inside of the card, you could. All right. Then you go to craft, roulette, submit contribution. I'm going to submit as a member. It's going to know what to do. Well, hello. So this is for episode 286 with Miss Chelsea Comer. She's so sweet. I'm the Inky Stamper. I got to meet her at Craft Roulette, and she really is a sweetheart. I'm going to go for my photo library. I'm going to pick that latest photo. You can send extra photos if you're a member. Yeah. Love getting to know everyone. Isn't it wonderful, Gary? Only for members. Yeah. Hey, Yolande. I showed your awesome happy mail earlier. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I truly do. Okay, a dude's card, color sunflower field, element birds or birds, and random is soot. So project. We made, I don't know, an A7 dude card. A7 dude card. Sure. And then added sunflowers. Then element is crow. Oh, you know what? For the dude, let's put Edgar Allan Poe, because that's really what I was thinking. And he was a dude. Okay, Edgar Allan Poe, sunflowers, crow, and black soot ink. From another dude. From another dude. Tim Holtz. Okay. This was so much fun. I don't really know what to put. Yay. I think this is, I don't really know my number. I can't keep up with my number. This has always been my eternal struggle. Bye, Jan. Opt out of the giveaway. I've got so much stuff. Cheryl sent me so much stuff. I have so much stuff. It's been submitted. It's official. I did it. See how easy that is, you guys? Just save your password. It makes it even easier. But here is the card. That was a whole lot of fun. I could still put pearls on it and other things, but it's done. It's done, it's done, it's done. You are magical, and that will glow in the dark. The you are magical part, and then the rest shines in the light. All that foiling. Love that wreath from Crafty Critta. Doesn't that just like set the whole thing off? I think that makes such a big difference. Like, this card wouldn't be the same, I don't feel like, without that element back there. So, this is it. Do you want me to figure out your number sometime? Well, poor Miss Sharon has figured it out for me a couple of times. Do any of you know anyone else on YouTube that can help me learn how to match 2 to 3 pattern papers not in a paper pattern set. Well, let me think if I can think of someone. I'm glad you asked the chat because I don't know, but I'm sure they're out there. There's probably lots of people out there that are good at that. What I would suggest, I know a lot of times people talk about like how to use like 2 or 3 patterns on one card. And what I've always heard recommended is people picking a small, medium, and large pattern or thinking in those terms. So let's see if I think I can tell it with this washi tape. So like, you know, when you're picking your patterns, you want to pick a variety. So something like with a small print, a medium print, and then a large print. I don't have a large print here, but I guess that could be your large print. That would be your medium print, and that could be your small print. It just depends on how you see it. But a lot of times with paper, that's one way to think about it. I think that paper pad, that 6x6, will help me explain it better than washi tape. But when it comes to mixing, you know, pieces from different paper pads, I don't have like an outright, I just kind of mix things up, but I don't really have an outright recommendation on that necessarily. But like, you know, this is a larger pattern, and then you work with different scaled patterns within the paper pack, and usually the paper packs have those. So this is like super tiny, and this is a little more big, and then this is really big. So those 3 can go well together. Sometimes, I mean, I think you just have to follow your heart. I've never seen anyone make a card wrong. So I say give yourself a lot of grace and have fun with it and follow your heart. And if you ever figure out a trick, come back and tell us. Barbara, hi. How are you? You're at the gym. Good girl. Pat on the back. That is awesome. I need to be so badly. All right. Well, Miss Karen, are you going to be on today? Anybody else going to be on today? I saw that Sharon was going to a wedding this weekend when I was asking what everyone's doing this weekend. I hope y'all have a good one. I don't know. We might go buy a couch. It's going to take like a month to get our couch. I'm not very patient. I want the couch the day I buy it. I don't want to wait a month. It is what it is. You know, sometimes you got to like be an adult, I guess. Scan and Cut came today. Oh my goodness, you did it. I hope it does everything you want it to do, Karen, and can't wait to see what you do with it. Congratulations. I hope you are the proud owner in a few weeks of the Scan and Cut. Oh, you're most welcome. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Oh, y'all are doing, oh, that is awesome. You and Drea will be on with LV Handcrafted today. You guys definitely go check that out. That should be so much fun. I love when the 2 of you craft together, much less if you craft with Lynn. So that's really cool. And there's probably even another person because there's usually a whole menagerie of crafters over there. That's cool. Thank you guys. It was so fun. So we made this. We opened a bunch of Happy Mail and we made this little composition notebook. I mean, I didn't make the notebook, but I covered it with paper and some ephemera. So those are the makes today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm so glad all of y'all were here. I hope you are glad you were here. And that y'all have a really wonderful day. And I'll see you again on Monday. All right. See all y'all later. Bye.